Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Uh, this is the response for Williams medium and large lockbacks because these are all of the lockbacks that I have left, at least at this point in my collection. And we've seen most of these on the channel before, but we're going to go over them again. It was This has been a very fun tag, William. I must admit, everybody has thoroughly enjoyed it, and you've definitely made everyone think about stuff for sure. But a couple of things that I did want to show on the channel first. A lot of people, I got a lot of comments about this little SOG Twitch 2, and a lot of people really liked this mechanism, so I thought we could kind of show it off how your lock is made of two pieces of metal, as you can see here. So it's kind of a unique lock, and then this drops down into a notch on the tang so that when it actually opens, this drops down into a piece of the blade, and then when you lift the lock, it actually lifts quite a bit up, and you can hear it click. It really has a very positive sorry, I didn't mean to fail it there, a very positive lockup. So it's kind of unique, and a lot of people were saying it was a unique design. It is. It's kind of a open spring instead of the closed spring like you see on other lockbacks, where it's just your main spring. So it's kind of a cool little deal, but kind of a open construction, so we can kind of see what's going on in there. I don't know if we'll be able to see that in the light. I don't think so. I don't have another light in here, but you can see how that lifts up and then drops back down. So it's kind of unique, but that was it for that. The other little piece of housekeeping I want to do is I did get a tip from Stuart Harvey about bringing back the Delrin on this little knife here, and as you can see, it did. It came back pretty nice. We got almost all of that chalky appearance gone. It just needed a little bit of oil, and the Delrin is looking good as new. So that's an update for that knife. Then let's go ahead and get into this tag. Now, a couple of these we've just seen recently. This Kershaw 1050. I apologize, Gizmo. I haven't had a chance to go get some metal polish to clean this up, but I am going to clean this all up and get it back to like shiny new condition, and then I'll put it back on the channel when that's finished. Kind of like I just did with Stuart's little knife there. But we open this guy up, and this is the Kershaw 1050. Let's see if we can get that tank stamp to show there. Oregon, USA by Kai, Japan. Os 8 blade. This is just it's a workhorse. It really is. It's a very cool knife. Like I said, I really love how it fits in hand. The phenolic resin handles, this is the same stuff they make pool balls out of, so it's super sturdy. Just a fantastic knife, and a real heavy duty guy too. I mean, you know you got something when you got this in hand. That is for sure. Look how nice and wide that handle is. I mean, this is comfortable if you're hunting or something like that and you really need to do some work. It's nice to have something that fills out the palm, palm swell type design, at least for me, because your nerves and everything has been so high that when you finally actually get down to work, everything kind of doesn't want to work right because you're still all jacked up on adrenaline. But yeah, this is just a fantastic blade. I love it, and I definitely will clean him up, and we'll have him back on the channel. But we'll see if we can fit these guys open. The other one was my little buck. This is the Bucklight. It has it here. This is the what is it? The 426A, and these were made back in the 80s. There was a few versions of the Bucklight. These don't come with pocket clips. They came with a sheath, and the handles were made just like the 110 finger groove. Again, another finger groove knife that these just work fine for your everyday tasks. Same blade as the 110, just a perfect knife. I mean, they designed it right. When they got the 110, that really set the bar for, I think, folding hunting knives, and really set the bar for, any kind of a lockback knife. Just a perfect thing. And the only thing they did with this one was they came up with a fiberglass reinforced handle that it basically will take all the abuse you can dish out, but at significant weight savings. So, and that leads us to my Buck 110, the only one I have at this point. And I got this one for the 50-year anniversary, when this was in 2014, I think it was. Would have been 50 years if my math is right. But you have the brass liners, the brass bolsters, the wood that they use, I forget if it's called diamond wood or whatever it is. It's just a really pretty wood. And then of course you have that fantastic blade. Like I said, just like the other one, this one has the anvil with the 50 on it, and Buck USA on that side. I don't think there was anything on this side. Yeah, it just needs to be cleaned up. Another one for my cleaning mission. I'm going to clean this guy up to get him all nice and shiny again. But yeah, just a fantastic knife. If you don't have a Buck 110, I mean, that's just like almost your first knife that you're going to get, I think. But a perfect hunting knife, perfect camp knife. It's a little heavy for EDC nowadays because it's like 7 ounces, but definitely something that if you put in a sheath and carry it all day, it will definitely serve you. This is another Buck. This is the Spitfire, and it's got the little anvil on it also. It's got a little like a kind of a spider hole on it. One of the things that's neat about these is that they always did a different color spacer on the back of these. So this is the silver with the green, and then if you get the green, I think it'll either have a silver or an orange one, and then they have the orange one also. And here's your little Buck symbol there. Reversible, well actually I think it's a 4-direction pocket clip, yeah. So you can go anywhere you want on this. It's got the Spidey hole, and there you go. 722 is the model number, and I used to carry this guy quite a bit too. He was in my regular pocket rotation, and I really liked how they had a lot of attention to detail. I like the little Buck symbol goes right in where your pocket clip is, and this little hump in the pocket clip to in case your pocket is thick, if it has a thick seam or whatever, there's a little extra relief room there for the pocket clip, and that's pretty good. Has a little bit of it's kind of a jimping, but it's just where they drilled into this scale or handle material. Same thing up here at the top, a little bit not real aggressive jimping, but some lines here. But this is just a very good basic lockback, recurve blade. Just, it's never had any problems doing anything I needed it to do, that's for sure. So it's definitely a good knife. A lot of people have asked me about it when they've seen this on Instagram. They'll say they're on the fence about getting a Spitfire, or how do I like this Spitfire? And I can totally recommend this. This is the full-size one. They do make a mini size of it. I haven't handled one of those, but I'd have no problem getting either one. I've thought about getting a couple other ones in different colors. I just haven't done that yet. But it's a very good knife, and one that will, give you lots of good use on it. This next one hasn't been on the channel before, and this is a K-bar dozier. And I really have to tell you that I really like this knife. It's very good. I've used it at work, but yeah, the K-bar dozier, I think everybody's seen them or heard them, or has had experience with one. These are made in Taiwan, but just a fantastic little knife. Lightweight, full-size grip, and you have some good jimping on top. You got the coated blade, and it's really good. I don't remember what steel this is made out of, but I'm sure you can look it up if you're interested. But this is another knife that I definitely would give anybody a recommendation on. There's the number 4062. Reversible thumb stud. It's just all around good knife. If you need a good worker, this one will do it. Nice and lightweight, and perfect for any kind of stuff you got going on. That's for sure. This next one has been on the channel before, and this is the Cold Steel Broken Skull in orange. And I do love this. This is the same as the Range Boss that they have now, the one that Pete loves so much. And this is the only reason I didn't get a Range Boss, is because I already had this, and I didn't really feel I needed to have a duplicate of that knife. But great blade shape. I love the DLC coating that they did on it. And this is in the CTS XHP steel, made in Taiwan. Just a absolutely lovely, lovely knife, and I enjoy it. I know a lot of people, don't give it the respect it needs. They say it has a dumb name. They don't like Steve Austin. Whatever. This is a good knife, and you guys know it. Lightweight. If you want a big blade in a light package, this is it. I think this knife only weighs just a couple ounces. Really nice. Can you hear that grip? Really grippy handle, and yeah, I like this one a lot. I carried this one to work more than a few times. I think the only thing that's kind of different about it is you do get two pocket clips, because if you put it on the right or the left side, they do come with a second one so that the curve is correct. So just make sure if you ever buy one on the secondhand market that you get the second clip if they have it. But if you need that capability, for sure. But yeah, I like this one, and hey, it's maybe not for everybody, but it's definitely one for me. And when you talk about a large lockback, I mean this is large. Let's get the ruler out here. Let's see if we can put this up here. You're looking at just a little over 9, almost, 9¼ inches from the tip to the tail if you have it extended. I mean, this is a big knife. You can hold it up here. It's got the thumb swell, or the rear swell, so you could actually grab it down here, have your finger there. If you really needed extra reach, you have lots of handle to use there. But yeah, I like this knife. It's definitely a cool little folder. And then another cold steel knife. This is my old original Voyager, and this is when Spyderco still had the patent on the removable pocket clip. So they had this one molded into the fiberglass of the handle. And this, of course, is the Tanto version, because you need a cold steel Tanto of some type, right? I mean, that's just kind of a rule that you have to have at least one. But yeah, this is the Voyager. This one was made in Japan. I'm pretty sure this is AUS-8 steel, and just a fine little guy. I picked this up somewhere in the mid to late 90s. It's kind of more on the medium size. It does have a lanyard hole. It does have the different texturing on it, uh, which is kind of cool, and almost like a little river pattern or a riffle pattern to, I guess, you know, the voyagers of long ago, going down through the mountains and stuff, the mountain trails. It's kind of a cool little knife. I've always enjoyed this guy. I was afraid I lost him once, but then I found it. It's kind of a funny story because I had gone home for lunch and I was eating outside, and so I was in a lawn chair, one of those little plastic molded lawn chairs. And so I got up and I didn't realize that the clip actually clipped itself to this chair. So I went to work the rest of the afternoon, reached down to grab my knife. I didn't have it. I looked all over. I thought I'd left it at various locations, backtracked, looked all over the place. I was like, man, if that thing fell out on the ground somewhere, it's just gone. Somebody's going to snag it for sure. Came home and it's sitting on the chair, just caught in the horizontally in the leg of that chair. It was so funny. So it was one of those good luck stories that you're like, yay, I didn't lose my knife. Anyways, this is the rest of my collection, guys. I don't have any other lockbacks until the one I ordered shows up, and then there'll be a separate video on that one. But yeah, this is it. Thank you, William. Thank you for a chance to dig through my collection, and thank you to everybody that's helped me out, everybody that subscribes, everybody that does all the stuff that you guys do, my constant commenters. I love all you guys. I will see you down there in the comment section, but that's it for this one. I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys.